Look at there.
There we go.
Hey. Justin got the squirrel cage working.
He got it up. Hands up for barbecue. Yes.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to ReaperCon Live
Get my
2020.
hat going here.
There you go, Dave. You're all perfect now.
Yeah.
Got my warlord hat working.
And this is the thing we've been teasing all day. This is the thing we've been talking about, the thing that John was teasing this morning a little bit. So this is our wonderful set designed by Adrian and Justin, and looks great. Art by Izzy Talon Collier, and our desk. We are highfalutin.
Yeah. Hashtag almost professional.
There you go.
Semi-professional. Hashtag almost there.
Adrian's the one that got all this.
Yes.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Yep. Sourced it all out and then whipped my ass to get all the art done. But yeah, Izzy did all the art for the Hell Runners, all the crew flags, and then this is the cover of the Bridewind book, and she went and got it colored for us, and just in time, and we're so happy to see it. Looks great. We're very, very happy to see it, and welcome everyone to ReaperCon 2020. So
yeah,
hope everybody's having a good time.
It's started. It has begun.
Yeah. Things are going well.
I hope everybody has their food. We've been talking about getting all your food and stuff already. So if you have pictures of you eating your food and all that stuff, tag us on social media using the hashtag RCon2020 or ReaperCon 2020, ReaperCon Live 2020. All of those work. So, and we'll see them.
And we have Rudy's Barbecue here.
Yes.
Look,
Sponsor.
I'm supposed to not cover up the logo when I drink.
Oh,
Here I go.
there we go.
Rudy's.
Do you guys want to show the table off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
David,
look at the barbecue.
Why don't you pan for me, David?
Hand over to the food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a
we're doing this the old-fashioned way.
Oh wow, man, this is like 19. Yeah.
We have a grip here, guys. This is David.
An actual grip?
Yeah.
We
There
did
you
it.
go.
Well, no, it's not a John shot.
We did it.
Take us back, David.
So while we sit here and smell this delicious barbecue, we just have to be tortured by it. And
Yeah, no, I'm getting actually pretty hungry.
yeah. Oh,
Too late.
And look, what is this thing in between Ed and I?
Oh.
The Bridewind?
No, Dave. This.
Oh, this.
This
yes.
thing.
Is it the SS Minnow?
It's not the SS
It's our
Minnow.
social distancing measuring stick.
That's right.
Oh, there
That's
we go.
what it is.
Measuring ship.
Two pirate ships equal one social distance thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a unit of measurement.
Yeah. So this is the pirate ship we've been teasing you guys with. We teased you guys last week with it. We're just going to have it here as a permanent fixture throughout the entire weekend. As a reminder that if you haven't gone and added it to your pledge, here's a shameless plug for the Reaper Pledge Manager in Bones 5. Do it now. Okay. So all right. Well, let's talk about stuff. So, John.
There's been a lot of stuff happening. I know that a lot of you guys have been taking classes all day. It's been a great success so far, knock on wood. I know we're not supposed to talk about it, sorry Justin. But
He's going to do it anyway.
It's been great feedback. It's only day one, so it's only going to get better from here. I know that we had some technical difficulties earlier, but it's all been resolved and everything is going pretty smoothly so far. The Discord is flying. So if you haven't been over there, ! Discord in the chat to get the link to that. Over onto the Discord, and there's about 1,400 people on there, and it's just crazily active. So if you need any help, just tag us. We'll be there to help you.
There's a help desk for those kinds of things, right?
Yes, so we have a bunch of lovely volunteers over on the help desk. So if you need any help, just tag us, and the questions get answered right away. It happens so fast. So if you need any help, we're there.
Cool. Yep. So I was poking around over there earlier. And I got my one chance to help someone, and Justin jumped on, answered him right before I did. And I was like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to do this anymore.
So I got a $5 bet that Ed knocks over the ship before you do.
Today or the weekend?
10? Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, and besides the Discord, which is full of information, you can also check out Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be using those all weekend for all kinds of sorts of things. So you can get your information there as well. So. Okay, you want to talk about the vendors a little bit. Let's talk about the vendors.
Go ahead.
Ed, you said today you got some feedback that the vendors are...
They're really excited. They like the interaction, the ability to interact. They are really just going over the top. It's not the usual, I hate to say that, but here's your logo, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe something will happen. No, they can get in, get involved, and make stuff happen.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of Q&As from all the vendors and also little secrets throughout the weekend. So if you haven't gone and looked at the vendor section, if you go through and look, you'll be able to see special deals and things that the vendors are doing over the weekend. Special ReaperCon deals and things like that as well. So it's kind of things you got to go sift through, and if you find them, it's like a gold mine, panning for gold.
And we also have a lot of the vendors sponsored your giveaways.
Yes.
How's that work?
Good segue.
Yeah.
So starting at tomorrow at 11 a.m. So every hour of the convention starting tomorrow at 11 a.m. is going to be a giveaway at the top of the hour. So 11, 12, 1, so forth and so on. And we had so many vendors help us with this giveaway that it's going to be 2 vendors at a time. So you're going to be doing 2 winners of all the different giveaways. The list is on the master schedule. If you want to enter a specific giveaway that you want, go look at the master schedule. And it'll be there. So if you know that your favorite vendor is going to be giving away something at 1, make sure you're there.
So the Reaper giveaways, we're also doing Reaper giveaways as well.
So
And how does one enter into that?
So if you type in !RCon in the chat, it'll take you to ReaperCon Live. And what you're going to do is find the newsletter, which is on the main page, and that's going to be where you enter. So if you put in your email, we're going to be pulling an email every hour, the same time we're doing the vendors. And those people win a $15 gift card to reapermini.com. And so every hour we're going to pull a random email, and you're going to be sent the email for the gift card.
Yeah, so, and this is should be on all our social media sites as well. So if you know people who aren't on Discord or watching on Twitch, just tell them to go to the ReaperConlive.com website, and you'll see the newsletter sign up. That is effectively the prize. Way to win a prize is by signing up for the newsletter. So kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
Now, speaking of which, I'm not seeing the usual flybys. What are we giving away tonight on the show?
Oh, I haven't even thought about
Is
that.
it Thursday?
Is
Thursday
it
night. It's,
Yeah.
Reaper Live. How's that?
We're going to give away my glasses.
You tried that earlier. and Adrian didn't touch
No, okay. A Rudy's cup. So I don't. Are we giving away our usual?
There's the hashtag free.
it. There it is. There's hashtag free.
Is it the first one? What are we giving away tonight? The
Wouldn't
same.
it just be our usual?
The usual thing. So we're going
One
to give away
airbrush and
Okay.
whatever it was on the gift search.
$15 $20 gift certificates, gift codes. Yeah. So get your, and we're, Justin, no, we're going to draw those at 6. We're going to draw those at 7. Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Speaking of the airbrush, we put the Reaper Vex airbrush up online today on reapermini.com. It did really, really well. I would say it went pretty briskly, I guess. And so much so that Tanya and Kitchup had to go up and make a bunch more, and you were up there helping her.
That's what I spent today doing is assembling,
So
and we'll go over one here later on. I've got a couple here to show everybody.
Cool.
Yeah.
So those are available. So if you don't win one tonight on the show, you can go and purchase one on reapermini.com, and you can get the shallow. And we'll talk about this later. The shallow or the deep cup, they're both for sale. Both going to be available. So, and then these airbrushes, we're going to turn them off. This is a ReaperCon pre-release. They'll be on sale through the 7th, and then we're going to turn them off. But don't fret. If people go, oh, I missed it. Don't worry. We're going to turn them on. They'll be on forever and ever and ever, starting on September 28th. So
Also,
Forever, huh?
Forever and ever.
The giveaways are now open.
Okay. They're now
So
open.
now you have to type in the hashtag free or
Hashtag free.
You're gonna make them redo it.
hashtag-
All of this work that we saw go by has got to be redone.
yeah.
Hashtag free and hashtag airbrush.
Hashtag free, hashtag airbrush. Sidestorm just said that, it went by real fast, that his wife admonished him for buying the pirate ship.
Oh.
I
Wait
say
until she sees it.
buy 2. Buy
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
That's why she admonished you, because she didn't get one for herself.
Right.
Because
So-
when you're sleeping on the couch for having done this, you can have one on the couch and leave one in the bed to remind you.
It's
Just as a placeholder.
It's very snuggly. You could take a nap with it. Just wrap your arms around it. It's great. By the way, Daryl Roberts spent the entire day using up bottles and bottles and bottles of super glue to get our ship glued together. This was the print from Trenchworks. This is a prototype, so this is not the exact production model, but
This is the size.
this is what it's going to look like.
And then Daryl also, you said, put the earth magnets in?
Yeah. So
nice.
like
And what did they say? Don't touch it.
I'm sitting here holding my breath, Dave, just like, we'll touch it later. We've got all weekend to touch it. So unlike last week when we just looked at it and it just fell apart on my desk.
You know, last week someone asked, "Are you ever going to answer your messages on the?"
Nah, I kind of like it.
At this point, it's
I'm going to sneak up there and take them out.
Kinda-
Just show a-
Kind of teases people. All right, well, let's get back to ReaperCon. Let's talk about some more things. Let's talk about the painting showcase. All right. So, John, all right. I know you've released you opened the Discord on Monday and you told everybody about the painting showcase. So let's talk about that a little bit.
there's been a lot of great submissions. If you go over into reaperconlive.com, you'll have all the info of the rules and how to post and all that stuff. There's also an FAQ at the bottom with some questions that we've been getting. So go ahead and look over there. You might have seen it on social media already of everybody using the hashtags, which we're going to announce right now. Do you guys want to announce them right now?
Yeah,
So,
but you'd already done it.
I did some, this
Because I
morning.
was in the bathroom earlier. I wrote it on the wall.
Okay. So the hashtags that you're going to be using for these two challenges, there's two different challenges. So you're going to use RCon Showcase 2020. Hashtag RCon Showcase 2020. And that is the letter R, not Archon as in wizard or mage. RCon Showcase 2020.
RCON
There you go.
2020.
Yeah, and then the other one for the color clash, which Ed will talk about here in a second, is going to be called the hashtag Quad Color Clash 2020 is the hashtag.
Is 2020 on the end of that?
Yes, not on yours.
Not on mine.
Yes.
All right. That is important, right?
Yes.
To put the 2020 at the end of both of those hashtags.
Correct.
So it's now because it's changed from what I had. So it's quad color clash, one word.
Yeah.
All our professionalism just went right out the window
Yeah.
just
Yes.
then. When we just
That's
lost
why.
it all.
That's why I'm talking. Quad Color Clash 2020.
The note taker
There
is
you
talking.
go. And a lot of our admins have put them in chat, so you guys can see them as we go by. So you guys can see it in chat there.
All right.
Also, if you're on our Facebook page and Twitter and everything, you've seen people using them. So, and on the Discord itself, you've seen people using them. So, yeah. And that's how those are going to be what you use to enter your entries into for the Reaper picks.
Yeah, and that's right. Hamroad dog color is in American English. It's not COLOUR. Rhonda Bender, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
All our British friends and all our friends around the world, it is the American spelling of the
Although
color.
it is Home Depot. I'm sorry. That's just
Home
the way I
Depot.
grew up
It's
with it.
completely wrong, but we won't get into that now. Okay, so there you go. And I've seen some entries on the Discord already.
Yeah.
Some real. Have y'all looked yet?
No.
Some
Well,
really
I
good
was
stuff.
assembling airbrushes.
Some
until
really
last night.
great stuff. Some really great
I've
stuff.
been busy with taxes and stuff.
Oh my Lord, here he goes with the
here we go.
taxes again.
Hashtag taxes.
So the Discord had a bunch of entries, and I haven't looked on any of the other outlets yet, but some really great stuff. Some really great entries into the showcase. The showcase
That's the quiet chair.
Yeah.
and into the
Yeah.
and to the quad color clash. Rhonda Bender painted something today. She sent me a text of it. She goes, I don't know if I'm going to enter this in the quad color clash because I feel weird. I said, you should definitely put it up at least. She'll probably destroy everyone with her painting ability, but she's going to, I hope, Rhonda, if you're watching, I hope you put that image up of your quad color clash.
She actually has a class coming up soon, so she's probably getting ready, if I had to guess. She might
okay.
be watching, but I know she has a class coming up later tonight.
Has she?
Right there.
Wow. Okay.
At 7 p.m. Central, you have the Bones FAQ. We'll be talking a little bit more about the classes coming up in a second.
I don't have that sheet.
I don't have
Yeah.
it either.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys know more about it.
You don't need it.
Yeah, her class, Tish, Walter, and Ian Mark, and all have
Hey,
classes.
we got an update on the chat.
Adrian, can you do another time? Click another time.
Oh, and there's a special for $24.99.
Dude, Dave.
Another time.
Get
Another
your,
time.
get your credit card out. We got to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
McAfee
And
protection.
you need the last 4 of your social security.
All right. Yeah, sorry, guys. We lost our chat for a second, but we're back now. What were we talking about? We were talking about something.
We were talking about the quad color clash.
quad
How
color
Rhonda's
clash.
been Rhonda Bender's.
Yes.
And then we got into an argument about goblins being green versus orange. It was just devolved into that.
And speaking of artists doing the quad color clash, I hopped into the Discord voice channels earlier today, and there was a bunch of artists painting together, just like what you would see at normal ReaperCon in Artist Alley, where everybody's sitting all next to each other and they're all painting and hanging out. That's what's happening earlier on the Discord, and they were actually painting their quad color clash entries as well.
Cool.
So if you guys can go hop in on there every time they're on, make sure you just hop in and they're sharing their cameras. and
Dude,
painting and
John,
stuff.
look at your beard on the monitor. It's so much more leprechaun red than normal.
They've been calling me Captain Redbeard on the Discord.
It's very
so.
red on the screen.
A lot of red there, Justin.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's fine.
Captain
I'll
Redbeard.
just be ruddier than normal. So anyway, we've seen a lot of great entries for both of those things so far.
Yeah,
So
keep 'em coming.
Yeah, keep them coming. We're going to have a select team of professional judges select winners, or not winners, but our picks. There's no,
yeah.
there's no
not
winners.
a judge to it. Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
winners or losers, right?
Right.
Uh-oh, Justin's coming out. We've
It's
done
the
it.
one, you broke that thing, that's what he's after. You're just, what strikes you?
Yeah.
On that picture, what, and then go, yeah.
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 So the people we pick are the real winners, and the people we don't pick are going to be the losers. Is that no,
Okay.
not that way?
No.
It doesn't work that way? Okay, never mind.
It wouldn't be quad dash color clash, it would be one word, quad
Yeah,
color clash.
Grendel Wolfslayer. It's no dash in your hashtag. Just
Yeah.
quad color clash.
2020.
2020. That's the important thing on both these hashtags, or we're not going to be able to look at them.
Yep.
Because when we do our search for the hashtags, it's going to have the 2020 at the end. So make sure you put your 2020 at the end of both of your hashtags. Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, that's it. ReaperCon. That's all you can do.
Later.
Yeah.
Oh, our
Someone wants to know what you're dyeing your beard with, John.
Oh, what's the L'Oreal? Is that the
just for men.
just for men? For hymns. Yeah, tonight we're giving away a free ticket to ReaperCon. So
We are?
get your hashtag freeze in.
Yeah, you get free admission all weekend long.
Yeah.
Free classes too.
Oh,
we
you
can
mean
throw that in.
ReaperCon virtual?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, not next.
What do you think we're going to give away a ticket for next year? Are you crazy? Yeah. So this is our flare, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, you got flare. You got your
I
flare.
got
Oh, we
flare,
all got
yeah.
it. We easily and gladly accepted it.
I refused but one piece because I'm like Jennifer Aniston in Office Space. I only have the minimum amount of flair.
You're not near as cute.
I know,
sorry.
but tell me about it.
You need more flair, trust me.
So we're going to devise a way. John, you've got a plan to give these away. We haven't worked it out yet.
Yeah, we haven't worked it out yet, but I
Okay.
have a secret plan for future giveaways and stuff.
So if you
we'll
guys
be
want a
working on.
ReaperCon pin, a ReaperCon bug pin, we're going to give away some of those this weekend somehow. We don't know how yet.
Yeah. Stay tuned for later tonight.
Yeah, stay tuned for something.
Ron is Jennifer Aniston?
That's what it said. Every time they saw Jennifer Aniston, they thought of me, or vice versa. And yeah, you got the Reaper logo, and then you got Petey.
I got Petey the Dungeon too.
Pizza Dungeon.
I got Petey here.
You got
See, there's
Petey?
cool stuff. You should take a
Yeah.
It's tough.
Adrian designed some really good stuff.
Good job on the pins, Adrian.
What, you don't want to be cool like all of us?
Ronifer Aniston. Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're calling them the pieces of 8. So you need to have 8 of them, or collect 8 of them. That would be cool if we did that.
If we only have 3 different ones.
Yeah, the ship wheel is John's. He volunteered and brought that in. It's
Yeah,
really
I have
cool
a story
piece.
about that.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about that real quick.
If you came to ReaperCon 2012, you may have seen that ship's wheel. We thought we'll never use that thing again. We're not doing pirates again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, if you push back out, so the pirate wheel that you guys see in the front of the set here, like
There
you
you
said,
go.
in 2012, we were in Brinewind in 2012, right?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Oh,
We were in Cineoa.
Cineoa.
With the
Oh,
ruined city
Cineoa.
that sunk beneath the ocean and rose back up.
Oh, okay.
It was all set in Cineoa.
Cineoa.
Yeah.
Good lore drop here. We'll talk about these crews here in a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Big lore stuff. A lot of people have been asking about it because since we have a lot of new people that have never been to in-person ReaperCon before,
They're
a lot
new
of
to
people don't know the crews and
The
the
faction
factions.
crew thing. Okay.
And so the pirate ship wheel here, we had this was built by one of our old managers here, and it was on a
Well,
post.
so we found it. Adrian and I found it on Craigslist.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to drive to some guy's house in Dallas, and
And it was creepy, if I remember correctly.
no, well, not that particular Craigslist transaction. We'll talk about my Craigslist transaction
Okay.
some other time.
Well, later on this weekend.
So then Victor built a cool stand
For it, yeah.
Yeah.
And so after that ReaperCon, we were deciding on what to keep and what to do, and they were going to throw this away. And I was like,
Ed was in one of his destroy everything
Actually, it wasn't right
moves.
after. It was like a couple years later. We're cleaning the warehouse out. That's when
'Cause
we
we
found
need-
like the
'cause we need
Hangman's News
space. Yeah.
and the Western set, and we found this. And I'm like,
It wasn't because we needed space, David. He just wanted to destroy everything.
yeah.
I think is
And
what it
so
was.
I volunteered to take it home because I
Yeah.
thought it was cool, and I put it on my porch, in my deck.
And you thought, I'll never use this again.
But he did.
And then here we
And there
go.
it is.
No. He did it during when John and I were doing the Kickstarter updates during the actual
We
campaign.
kept teasing the ship.
Keep
pirate
teasing
ship.
the ship. Yeah, John brought it in for the show.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of
The
that,
point is,
Oh, yeah.
don't throw anything away ever.
everywhere.
Keep everything.
Keep everything.
Always.
that's like, what? Didn't you just find a warehouse find because we hadn't cleaned an area out?
We did.
Yeah.
Luckily for the Twitch viewers, yes, we did find something.
Yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
so speaking of the crews here, I think we should go down the line and say which crew we're for, and then maybe Ron can give us a little bit of
Okay,
history.
and then
or
we'll
talk
talk about how to pimp your crew.
Yeah. So I am Team Mayor Salute.
That's not what your shirt says.
Oh, no, you don't need to see that.
That's not what your shirt says, John.
Also, no cheating and looking behind you.
Oh, too late.
Too late.
Yeah.
Like, quick, pick something. What's that over there?
So I'm Team Mayor Salute. We're the sworn enemies of the heck runners, so
Heck runners.
we don't like those heck runners. No.
Oh, those people, those hecks.
Those
Yeah.
heck runners.
So I chose Wicked Hand, which are like the meanest of the mean bad guys because I'm so dark and mean. No, because they were in last place, or not last place, but the fewest people had joined that crew. So I like,
So it's like the underdog.
yeah,
The
kind of
unpopular
underdog.
crew,
Where they
yeah.
at? Right here, Wicked
Yeah.
Hand,
Wicked Hand.
captained by the
Backs.
the Hellborn Bax Creel. Yeah. So I chose the Wicked Hand. What did you
Going
choose?
on name alone, I like the Storm Chasers.
That's
Haven't
the
read
most,
anything.
most
so.
popular one. It was the most popular one at ReaperCon 2012 too.
It's the one that has the most people in it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, just going for the easy.
That way I go with the crowd, right? It just goes. Yeah, it
Yeah.
works.
And Dave?
Well, what's left? I guess I'm a hell runner.
Oh, he's your sworn enemy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
all
right.
Oh, are we? Okay.
No,
Well, that's-
John.
John?
Yeah, it's because of Lord Dave in chat. I see him. I know he's here. He's
Oh.
listening to me. We've been going at it for the past
That's
week.
okay. We'll audit every one of you guys.
Dan Goodchild had it. I ended up choosing the same faction as Ron just because you have impeccable taste, Dan.
Ah,
That's wow.
I see.
That's how you chose that faction. So yeah, so in the Discord, you can go and by liking.
So if you participate, so when you go to the Discord, you get to choose a crew, just like what you do at Real Person or In Person ReaperCon.
Real Person ReaperCon.
Real Person ReaperCon. And so let's say you go to the Discord and you choose the Wicked Hand. As you participate in the Discord by posting pictures and liking people's stuff and commenting and doing things, you'll be able to get points behind the scenes. You won't be able to see it, but you'll be winning points for your faction. And the faction with the most points at the end of ReaperCon will be declared as they get a seat at the table. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, and also in the storyline for next year, because we're coming back to Brinewind next year, that crew will be now one of the pirate lords of Brinewind. So it's all explained in the Brinewind book if you read that. But one of the pirate lords of Brinewind, there's 4 pirate lords. One of those will be deposed, and then the crew captain will take their place and will have a say-so in the future of Brinewind. So.
Yeah, so we always have a lot of lore stuff going on with our ReaperCons. It's been a kind of a recent thing because in the past, we'll talk about this in a second. I'm getting off on a tangent. But also on the Discord, let's say, for instance, I'm a Wicked Hand. At the end of ReaperCon, if I am one of the top 10 point earners for the Wicked Hand, you will be receiving a dipped and polished version of your captain, the metal version of your captain. So you would get a polished Vax Creel if you were a Wicked Hand. So there's going to be 10 for each faction. 10 Hellrunners, Mayor Salute, Storm Chasers, and Wicked Hand. So we'll be contacting you.
They're already polished. Did you bring any over to show?
I did not,
Oh,
but
well,
they're
sometime
sitting
this
on my
weekend.
desk.
Yeah.
I'm making little plinths for them. So I'm in the process of making
okay.
little plinths.
Would you make plinths?
I have the saw cutter out there and I'm making plinths.
Okay, all right.
So there you go.
Yeah, John really does want to be in the Wicked Hand, Princess Zelda. Yeah, so pick a faction, have fun with it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Talk smack.
Yeah,
You know?
friendly smack. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's all friendly. It's all fun and
friendly.
games. Yeah, it's all fun and games. And you want to find out more lore about these crews, just take a look at the Brinewind book that you all got in your Brinewind boxes, and you can read all about them in there. And all the stuff that's going on in Brinewind.
And I think we have some extras on the website as well. If you go to
There are.
reapermini.com.
Yeah. I know someone's going to ask about the PDF option. We haven't done that yet. We've been too busy to get that up, but we should have a PDF option pretty soon. But you can purchase the actual book by itself on reapercon.com, or if you purchase a Brinewind box, which those are still available, you can get that in there as well. Okay,
Nice.
cool. So that's
Real
fun.
quick, Dr. Bob asked what you dipped them in. It's the commercial name is Mytique. It's a very, very weak acid that basically oxidizes the surface, just pre-rusts it. And you put a little, and then that's when he polishes that off, taking the high spot. It really looks good.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
look
that's
great.
really cool.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise, according to
Dipped in
Trash.
mayonnaise.
Well, that would probably work too. I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool. So, hey, real quick, Dave, did you send pictures to Justin? Did you have something you wanted to talk about other than ReaperCon?
Oh, the memes?
Yeah,
Yeah, and the brag board?
yeah.
See, I do things wrong.
I'm glad somebody does, Dave. Glad
You know,
somebody
he's stealing.
does.
He's running out of vamp time. He's trying to
That's-
steal into your area.
I'm trying to, we got to do this for 2 hours, so just try to spread things
Just
out a
gonna
little
blow
bit.
it all right there.
Yeah.
So
I'll let the
I don't
first.
know if Justin's ready to show memes or
Oh,
brag board
I'm
stuff
ready.
yet. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yes.
He was born ready. Look, it's Debbie Lewis.
Where?
Dancing Debbie
Oh.
Lewis.
Oh, wow.
A rare Debbie sighting.
And now you have a pirate hat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at that.
Oh,
Potato
that-
John.
I'm sorry, that one slipped in. Sorry, that's an accident.
Yeah, Potato.
Potato John.
He was our guest last week.
There you go. There you go. I like
For
this one.
2020.
For some of the baby boomers out there, the top one is from the movie Grease, if some of you remember that. And then down below, it turns into Pulp Fiction by August.
Yeah,
That's
feel that
funny.
way.
Uh-huh.
And the next one, I think, is for Ron.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Don't think it is. It is.
Yeah. Why Superman may not be the best choice to perform the Heimlich
Now
maneuver.
look at his whole skeleton. Adrian knows about that. I've had to Heimlicher before.
So are we moving into the brag board, or are we moving on to something else?
Well,
Bragg?
Brag board it is. There you go.
I'll
Right.
make the decision for you.
Okay, John, you want to
good
take this one?
job.
Hey, I see my name there.
Yeah.
Hey, John Overton, I'm finally getting my paint pokey. Oh, finally. Thanks, everyone, for being an awesome company and being such a great people. Ron Hawkins for president.
okay.
Had to slip that in there.
Hey, just sorry, that got pushed aside back in about February.
Yeah.
I'm still on the ballot. Still vote for me.
Yeah, I'm glad you got your paint pokey. I know a lot of people have been asking me. There's been all kinds of stuff with the paint pokey, so congratulations. Stephen
Stefan.
from Lake Wales. If anybody doesn't know what the brag board is, if you ever order from us, we have this customer notes section. You can always leave notes there. A lot of times, we'll be talking about that here in a little bit, since we have the people here. But
Yeah.
we'll talk more about that.
We actually have some guests from the internet that would actually cut this out.
There we go. Next one. Do we have any more?
All right. Let's see. Ed, you want to take this one?
That's okay. I don't do the classes. You do.
Yeah, I know. It says, please tell Ed that the CPA exam is right after
And it is, I
ReaperCon.
think, about that time of year. Yeah.
And I could use some tax classes ASAP. That's
Nice.
David from Brooklyn. Well, you're in trouble if you need tax advice from Ed.
I'm not the one for that.
I'm the one that does his taxes. So.
Yeah. And I'm his worst customer. I know just enough.
Oh
to be
yeah,
dangerous.
just enough to be dangerous. Hey Dave, can we do? No, you know we can't.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Hashtag King of Audits.
Yeah.
All right. Next one, Justin.
Hey.
Hey, good.
Oh yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah. Peter from Arlington, Massachusetts. His very first one. I hope you're having a good time.
Welcome to ReaperCon.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Glad to
joining.
see you here.
I've heard a lot of feedback from people saying, obviously if people that can't come to ReaperCon, like a lot of jobs can't get off work for Labor Day weekend, or if they live in a different
Family's
part of
a
the
big one,
country,
yeah.
they can't come to ReaperCon. So this is a first foray into it. So we tried to keep it as close as possible. There's some things that we can't do. Obviously, being in the main hall with everybody, the meet and greet with everybody, metal
Can't
tray
touch
table.
the ship.
Yeah.
The Izzy Way says first ReaperCon for them too.
Yeah, I've seen
From
that a lot.
Edmonton, Alberta.
If it's your first time, can you
Yeah.
type 1 in chat if it's your first time for ReaperCon?
Yeah.
Min-X.
So we know who's first timers.
Oh, nice.
All
Couple
right.
cosplay.
Couple
Look
cosplay.
at that. Look at all those
Oh,
people
wow.
first
Oh,
time.
Sharky and the Indian.
Couple cosplay.
Wow.
They actually invited us earlier this year to go to a wrestling match. That is Brandon Cutler.
Oh, seriously?
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and they gave us a bunch of signed shirts.
That's right, that's right.
And there was like 13 of us that went and hung
We
out
got his
with them.
picture in the gallery. Saw it the other day.
So shout out to Brandon Cutler if you're watching. So thanks for coming by.
Oh, okay.
Now we're restarting. Good, we have backup here.
Oh no!
We just won't see the chat.
All
It's
right.
okay.
While we get chat reset up, I think
Let's keep
is
reading the
Collins
brag
in
board.
there?
Can we keep reading the brag board?
Yeah, we'll keep going through.
Can you see the brag board?
Yeah, it's right there.
Down there.
Yeah, we can see
So
it.
we can still see ourselves, but we
Okay.
just can't see chat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right. Next
Oh
one.
no!
Oh my gosh.
All right. I was
right.
forced. Cindy held me down and twisted my arm and did the Indian rope burn.
That's always a good way to start a conversation with her. Yeah.
Yeah. Cindy is the one who runs the labor here at Reaper, if you don't know. And someone in the brag actually talked about her. It said, customer notes, Aaron from Sallisaw, Oklahoma. Keep up the good work, Cindy. You are appreciated.
Thanks, Aaron.
So she's like, I want this on the show. Yes, ma'am.
She's proud of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
To get called out.
We'll eventually get Cindy on here.
Yeah, we'll get on it.
I have a short movie clip, but it's not ready for it's not ready for prime time.
Not ready
but
for prime
it
time.
It will eventually get on to the show. Yeah.
Yeah, she came back to explain something to me, and so Dave videoed it, and so he's going to set up. It'll be the ending to some shows.
Ah, got it.
How funny. Hey, we're 30% through our update, so
Yeah, so-
we're
Almost
one third of the
there.
way through the thing. All
That
right.
whole turn off automatic updates always gets you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
just for everybody at home knows that our TV that we were using for chat, the laptop is updating for Windows, so we lost our
We
chat.
got 2 screens here, and that one's, yeah.
So, all right. We'll figure it out, but we
Yeah.
should be able to do good.
Okay.
Justin, you got
Do
any
we
more?
have another brag board thing?
No, I think. Oh, was there another
that
one,
it?
Justin, or no?
Okay, throw
Okay.
that picture up.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, just pick one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah, Chris. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Chris was our very, very, very first Reaper employee. And he would work, he was in a band, and so he had the musician schedule working at night, so it was, days were easy. He just loved it, he was really good. And he had this unique ability. He would sit there, because he's the only person in the shop, we didn't care, he had a TV up. And he'd watch these old movies through the night.
Yeah.
And whenever you came in the next day, he would tell you all of the scenes where they had a cut error, like John Wayne's leaning on the fence in this one, and the next with a glove, and then the next scene his glove is gone, and stuff like that. So, but that was a picture of him that just emerged. You said on Facebook because a friend of his died, the guitar player to the left there.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just passed away.
He was in our first, not our first
band
band.
here
Yeah.
that was doing down the one first.
Before ReaperCon, he was in our band.
Before, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yep. So that's Chris.
Cool.
So,
Nice.
but the very first one. There we go.
The very
And then
first
the other picture.
very first employee. Yeah. In fact, we need to get him up here from Austin. Or no, he's in
No, he's in
California.
California now,
Need
yeah.
to get him up here and get him on the show.
Oh, we lost Justin.
Hey, look at
I
that.
think he fainted. I think he's on the floor.
You didn't lose me. I just muted. Only you guys heard me. You're gonna have to get used to that. It's new.
Got it.
It's like real studio stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like precede it with something so you know it's just to you guys.
Okay.
Like breaker or something.
Oh, that'd be cool. Breaker,
Yeah.
breaker.
Yeah, understand that's not to the
It'd be
audience.
like Smokey and the Bandit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over.
They're going to say that, Dyford says
Hey,
we're still running
Justin.
Windows Groups
Hey,
3.1.
Justin, can you cut to camera two?
Oh, I can. I can cut to camera too.
Cut to camera two.
Are you referring to this? Hold on. To this camera right here.
Oh.
No?
Look at
This camera.
That one. Yeah.
Take the picture.
Oh,
Take
Well,
the
get rid
picture.
of, get rid
No?
of Chris's
Hey, everyone-
picture.
It's not camera
No, but
two.
look, Adrian and David are doing tech support here, so thank
Yeah.
you guys. You guys are the best.
Now, go ahead and get rid of Chris's picture.
rid
It's
of
still
Chris,
up at
yeah.
least on our feed.
I know. I want to leave it up there.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
There we go.
there we go.
Hi, everyone.
So it's a picture from Justin's little his
The view of his office.
from his
cave.
room. Yeah.
My cave, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know.
Hey, Ron.
Hey,
How do
Dave.
you pronounce the first name of SKU 77656? I don't know.
What is that skew?
77656.
I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Lauren?
Well, you need a computer.
77656?
Is it the rogue? The dragon rogue?
Oh, yeah, maybe it is. The new.
We'll find out.
It's something easy. It says pronounce it just like it's spelled.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Duh.
Why didn't I think of that?
Tala something.
What's the name? What was the number? 77 what?
77656. As our professionalism points have just sailed out the window at this point.
Yeah. Taz, yeah. T-A-Z.
Tazalanthus, right? Tazalanthus?
T-A-Z-Y-T-H-A-S.
Tazialath.
There you go.
Yeah.
While
There you go.
ReaperCon comes to a screeching halt.
Yes.
That one there.
Oh, Tazithus.
Oh, well, yeah.
Tacitus.
I could have
Just like
gotten
it's spelled. Tazithus.
Yeah. So for anybody that's been watching, also, if you look in the middle of the screen here, these are the sponsors. These are all the vendors that
I was
have
about to
sponsored,
ask about all these logos.
that have sponsored ReaperCon this year, this weekend.
Relentless Dragon.
Yeah. So you'll be seeing all of the sponsors that have donated to become vendors during ReaperCon. You'll see them cycling through to the bottom. So
Okay.
there we go.
There we
Hi,
go.
Rick.
All right.
Still get your hashtag free and hashtag airbrush in. We're giving away an airbrush and $15, $20 gift certificates.
Like we always do.
I'm kind of monitoring chat for them here.
All right. So we're going to do this until 7 o'clock. So we've got about another hour or so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thereabouts. hour
Hey
15 or
Ron,
so.
what
Yeah.
kind of classes are coming up? right
That's a
after
good
this?
question, John. I'm going to tell you about those right now. So let's see. So at 7 o'clock here on Twitch, we're going to go straight into Lord Gazumba. We're going to raid Lord Gazumba tonight. I'm not sure specifically what he's got going, guys, but we're going to raid him. I'm sure he's running a great Greyhawk game. And then for classes, Tish Walter is doing her lickety split mini painting. She does that at ReaperCon almost every year. And Tish is a fantastic teacher, and her talent has been passed down to her children, who are fantastic painters as well. And then we have Ian Markin doing a buttery blends, blending through layering and feathering. If you haven't taken a class from Ian, you should, because the guy's a master. He's a brilliant painter, as are all the instructors. And then Rhonda is doing the Bones FAQ Live, how to prep, assemble, paint, and store your bones. This is the thing where she goes through and Rhonda's so thorough. She's very, very thorough. So she did this for our website. She did the write-up where she talked about the properties of bones, how to bend your bones, whether you want to prime them or not, how to clean them, all these different things, So she went through and did this write-up on our forums. And welcome back, John.
Welcome back.
And then she's going to be doing that class tonight, the Bones FAQ, so you can go on and log in onto her class and just watch Rhonda vomit all this bones knowledge on you, so to speak. And then James Wapple, starting at 7 o'clock. 6 o'clock? He's about to start about 10 minutes.
6 p.m.
Yeah, so he starts in a few minutes.
See you guys.
But now he's off the
He's off what?
Wapple. He starts, but then isn't he on a? He's not on this.
He's not on a Twitch. He's not on Twitch. He's not on the classroom. He just is on his own stream, and you can just go over there and watch that.
And then I guess it's later on. There's a time we're going to dump into him.
Probably after.
That's tomorrow night.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow night.
Oh,
so you can go watch.
Yeah.
Watch him. There's a lot. So anyways, you have a lot of options tonight. You can take some classes. You can watch Lord Gazumba. You can go watch Wapple. Lots of things to do tonight.
And there's also a watch party tonight on the Discord. A lot of the people on the Discord are going to be watching. It's hosted by one of our vendors, actually, Stokes Design Studios. We're doing a watch party for Critical Role tonight because tonight they're doing TravelerCon. So we thought we would do kind of a partnered thing with TravelerCon and ReaperCon. So we're having a watch party.
The game Traveler?
No, it's something in their D&D game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an event that's happening in their D&D game. It's called TravelerCon. You guys know what it is, so.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't, obviously.
So, lots of cool stuff going on tonight. Man, look at there. It's a rare Justin sight.
Coming up behind John in a sort of awkward way.
There we go.
I thought you were supposed to tell him that over the little earpiece you tagged us with.
Yeah.
Adrian got redeemed. You got redeemed, Adrian.
What?
He moved John's microphone.
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Justin has a body.
Not because his beard was rustling up against it, just because he just moved it.
So yeah, you guys only saw Justin.
They have a Justin sighting.
Yeah. Fun fact: Justin has no legs. So you've only seen him from the waist up. He has no legs. So.
Okay. Cool. So all right. So there's that. That's the schedule. Yeah. Tomorrow morning.
Ooh, touch it.
Don't touch the ship.
He's telling Ed to touch the ship.
And then tomorrow, right off the bat, the schedule is. Let's see. What do you got going on tomorrow?
So we have a bunch of classes starting tomorrow morning. Like 4 all at the same time. We have Tish, Aaron Hartwell, Jeff Davis, and Ron Bootpakti, all teaching classes in the morning. Also, Michael Proctor teaching a shaded metallics class on the Twitch channel tomorrow morning, starting at 10 a.m.
Lots of good options. So we're just going to hit the ground running tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah, pretty much from here on out, it's just 100 miles an hour. So today was kind of a slow start to try to get us into it and get our legs going and make sure our audio
updated.
stuff. Yes, make sure our computer updated. From here on out, it's full steam ahead. So.
Right.
Yeah, from here on.
Got our ship glued together. Don't touch it.
We have our ship together.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say the big highlight.
Right here to taunt me.
Yeah.
I think the big highlight for tomorrow is going to be the Aaron Lovejoy, the complete review of the Reaper Vex airbrush tomorrow night at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central. So I think that's going to be a big highlight for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Dr. Bob, is Sadie still here?
She was in the control room.
She's around.
No.
She's gone.
Okay.
There we go.
So let's before we do the 7 o'clock switchover.
You mean 6 o'clock switch over?
I'm sorry, 6 o'clock switchover because that would be way too long. Let's give away some stuff first.
Oh yeah.
Can we do that?
Might as well.
Yeah. Justin,
Okay.
you want to give away some stuff?
Like
You-
parts of the
You
ship?
know.
Not parts of the ship. Don't touch it. Do you want to give away the airbrush now, or the gift cards now, or you want to give away just some of the gift stuff now and then do the balance later?
Why don't we do
choose.
the gift cards now and
Yeah.
do the airbrush
Yeah.
at the end?
Yeah.
All
cards
15.
now.
All 15 gift cards now. Okay. These are
That being said, I need you to vamp.
Yeah.
okay. We can
To
do.
vamp,
We're professionals at
match
that.
your eyes.
No. Just keep talking
We
with
can
mindless
ban.
pride.
So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here.
That.
Oh,
here-
okay.
Here in a few minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away the gift cards, gift certificates, whatever. They're gift codes for the ReaperMini.com store, and then we're going to do a little shuffle here. You're not going to see it. It's going to be a little shuffle. We're going to have some guest talking heads come up here and talk about ReaperCon and
Yeah.
costumes and all kinds of stuff. So we're waiting in the wings over here.
How
We have
awesome
some
Dave
special
is,
guests.
you know, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it's absolutely. That's at the top of the run sheet. So we'll do that, and then that kind of stuff. So we're ready, Justin?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna give away some stuff. Get ready.
We'll run down the list here.
Okay.
And I'll announce it in chat too, and then you guys can follow it up with the
Okay.
command and all the stuff you normally do. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, our first winner is Polith, 1984.
Ooh, Pola.
Cranky Dog, 71. Beach Nuts. Jellyware. Babe D. Speaker Dad.
Whoa, great name.
Izzy Lobo.
Hey.
Grendel Wolf Slayer. M. Grunig. Aragad. She Be Dragon. And I have to scroll for a second. And then we have Samurai Jack 325. Phantom 1592. Painting _ dog. Quindy LaRue. Those are our
Quindy.
15.
Congratulations.
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 Well, yeah, very much so. Congratulations.
Type in exclamation point I won something with a question mark at the end. I won something, and it'll tell you all the information right there in that red text. You'll have all the information that you need to claim your prize.
Oh, John, chat went by, but it was like Trixie Kitty wanted to know, how do you join a class?
So tonight I'm going to be putting the Friday classes up, but if you go to the master schedule or reaperconlive.com, go to the classes section, and you'll be able to register for a class either for the rest of the weekend, and make sure you add that to your calendar, or you'll get a confirmation email, and that's going to be the link you're going to use to join. Also, I have been posting for anybody that didn't register for classes or pre-register or anything like that. I have all of the information to jump into the different classes on the Discord and on the forums as well. So if you're coming in late, or if you just want to jump straight into a class tomorrow or this coming up weekend, all the information's there and you'll just be able to jump right in.
Phantom 1592, they were $20.
What were? Oh, the gift certificates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
They ask about the glow-in-the-dark ship, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ron?
I'm ready to put it up tonight. I'm just waiting on someone to send me.
Oh, man, not so much back.
See, that's how you reverse the whip right there. All my ducks in a row. I'm just waiting for my ducks, the signal to push the ducks into the pond.
Well, I think we're waiting to find out if they'll do the MOQs that we need. What they did, just to bring everybody up to speed, is they came in with a minimum order quantity of 1,500, something like that, which is pretty high. That's not the kind of interest we were originally, we're going to look at.
So what
we're asking them to do.
What that means is we would have to order 1,500 glow-in-the-dark ships for our order.
Right, but let's say if only 20 people order the option,
Then-
that's a lot of glow in the dark. They'll see us from the space station.
Right.
So,
That would be
anyway,
cool.
that would be what we would do is have to adjust. So we're trying to get them to say, well, how about 100, 200? Give us a number that we can work with.
So if everyone on chat would just purchase 3 glow-in-the-dark ships right now, promise that we can get the glow-in-the-dark ship going.
Yeah.
So that's what we're waiting for, just information. But we've got everything else approved. Yes, sir.
I know that.
Okay.
I know that 1 in 4, 3 and 4 people on a panel would love to have the glow-in-the-dark ship.
3 or 4 people.
Did you run
on
this panel?
On
yeah,
this panel
yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah. 3 or 4 of us would
Oh.
love to have the glow-in-the-dark ship.
Okay. Are we
Why not
ready?
four?
Y'all can guess that 1 in 4 who doesn't want the glow-in-the-dark ship.
Is it Dave? Is it Dave?
Who's the accountant paying for it?
Dave really wants the glow-in-the-dark ship.
So that would leave
Dave's
me. I'm going to have to be the odd man.
You be the bad guy.
It's
No,
Sean, isn't it?
it's
No, it'll be me.
It falls on the sword. No, we really want to get. I know that Dave was very excited about it.
No, I really, after we got to see the glow-in-the-dark sample, that was the amazing part.
good.
That was just so Scooby-Doo worthy. What they did there was just amazing.
Yeah, we got what they did for our samples, they took the Stygian barge from Bones 4, and they injected some of the parts in that glow-in-the-dark material, and those were the parts they sent us. And I put them in the window. What did you heard this last week? And they glow great. They look really cool.
Yeah.
They look really great. So,
And that was really the big first problem, because we'd seen a lot of glow-in-the-dark stuff that was pretty weak.
kind of crappy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to be blunt, yeah. Dime store looking, like it's supposed to glow and you get it ready to go and you turn off the lights and you're like, well, I can maybe find it with a flashlight.
So we need to, we'll try to get a better answer for you guys. We really, really want to do it. But again, we have to make sure that we can,
Get the whole, yeah.
yeah.
And the clear ship, is that off the table, or is that also an MOQ thing?
That's an MOQ thing as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So between the two, it seems to us that the glow-in-the-dark option was the more popular option,
Right,
I guess.
yeah.
So the clear version is kind of off the table at the moment. But
Now, they did give us samples of that, and it would look a lot like the
the air elemental,
cube,
yeah, the gelatinous cube.
gelatinous
Yeah.
cube. If you look at that piece, that would be what the ship would look like. So it's not crystal clear like you're going to see everything.
It's not. It doesn't really. It wouldn't really look quite as cool as what you might think it might look
Yeah.
like. So anyway, but yeah, we will try to have an answer for you guys next Thursday. Are we doing a show next Thursday, Justin? Yes, we
Yes.
are. Right?
Yeah.
No, actually not next week, no.
Oh.
Remember?
We're just doing the Bones 5 Live update next week, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Nice.
So maybe by Bones 5 Live next Friday, we'll have an answer for you guys.
Okay.
I know we keep saying it every week, but hey, look, we have the ship.
Yeah? There's 2 Daves here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So I think here in a little bit, we're going to go down while some of us go to get food and then, swap mics
Yeah.
and do some things like
Why
that.
don't you
Bring some
just
more
get
people
up and
here.
go over there?
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
I don't want to
So we gotta.
squeak
So
into the mic.
all right. So then.
Meet your mic. You're supposed to meet your mic. Don't you remember the training course that the professionals gave
We
us?
went through this entire thing, and even Evil Twin was actually saying, look at John's shuffle of papers. He looks so professional.
That's right.
And
Well,
it's
I didn't
like,
thought
I got
that.
one sheet. That's all I got. I can't shuffle it.
So-
Well, here, I'll loan you my
Hey,
show.
can we
Yeah.
can we do this? Can we Justin, stay on that camera right there. Dave and Ed, you guys vamp and talk and do all kind of fun stuff.
And the squeaking, that's not them getting up.
Yeah. Y'all do that. So special guest coming right up.
All right. So,
So, and Dave, real quick, while we
Yeah.
got the two of you on a 50-50 here, why don't you guys give us a little bit of history of ReaperCon? Like what is, I know it's not as old as the company itself, right?
No, the first one was 2004.
when we got the building.
We got the building here.
Ed
And,
kept talking about, like, one of these days when we get a building where I want to put on a show. And so we just got the building. I don't know what you did. Just got the building, and then he's like, okay, we're putting on the show.
Yeah,
It's like,
literally.
we haven't even moved in yet.
Yeah. We're literally moving in January.
Yeah,
February, and I'm already trying to schedule the show for May or June.
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that, in that area.
And we had all of 57 people
Yeah.
for the very first one.
But the thing we learned, this is where you're sort of isolated in the industry at that time from the fans, from the world. And we had Cav out, and we had Warlord out. So we expected really a game-centric kind of a show. So we
Yes.
had all these awesome sand tables and just tons of terrain. And everybody that showed up was there to paint.
Yeah.
We had a couple, I'll
Yeah.
play Cav, I'll do this, but and so that sort of right there changed the entire focus. It
The
was just a
direction,
lesson
yes,
learned.
absolutely. Yeah.
Isn't this also technically how we ended up with the video department? Did you basically come in one day and you're like, I want to shoot a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And here we are.
It was more of a, really, I was just down there in the office and I was like, this is A-B, I'm doing, I don't want to get it, that's not that. But anyway, it was like, well, fine, let's just go do this.
Yeah.
At Reaper, if you keep planning, it's sort of like saying we're going to have kids when we can afford it.
And you never
And you
have
never
kids.
can
Yeah.
afford it, right? So it was like I was sitting at the desk, I said, this is it, let me just do it. So I went into Dave, said ABC, and he goes, yeah. And so I went up to Ron, said ABC, and so I went to Justin, there you go. And so then Justin says, no problem with ABC, here's the bill, we need this equipment, we need all of that.
Yeah.
And so that had to go down and...
And I vaped.
Yeah, and Dave, well, he sort of stroked.
Yeah.
I think it was a series of mini strokes that got him there.
You know what's crazy though? Remember Dave when we had the conversation about the original camera versus like rewind to 2 weeks ago when you were like, you know what? Get another one of those
Yes.
camera bodies for a backup. I
Yeah.
need another one.
Yeah.
Like we already bought 4. Well, we want another one.
We're very big on backups around. I mean, just through the years, it's
Yeah.
it's a redundancy thing. If we have a machine and we rely on it at all, we have a second one. And even if we don't need it in production and it's in a crate over there,
At least we have
the
it,
machines
yeah.
want to break on Saturday right before you're getting ready to load out for Gen Con, right? And everybody's standing there waiting. So-
One of the things that I was charged with to get this ready going was I needed a battery or a generator backup in case the power goes out in this area, and so as almost like a little reminder, we had bad storms yesterday, and lost power at my house, lost the internet, and yeah, it was like,
Well, what
it's a
got it
good
was
thing.
that show that night. We were getting ready to go on.
Oh
We had
yeah,
been on.
Justin.
And then Justin lost his power because we're all separated. And he lost his power for like 12 hours. He lives in a really great side of town.
Yeah.
And so they had all of that. And that was right there. It was like, well, what happens if that happens to us? So then, Dave, now we've actually got out there a gas generator.
Gas backup generator,
backup,
yeah.
And yeah, if there's one around here, we have to have three.
Yeah.
You know, one is a backup, one is a backup to the backup. So.
Hold on. There's a funny story about the when they were installing that generator yesterday. So you see
There was a
the-
lot of them.
well, this one is particularly funny. So these lights right here above you, you know, the ones we are using now, the
Yeah,
studio lights.
don't look at the light.
I was having Collins help me with those, and he was installing the second one, right? He was rewiring the plug there, and the doors were closed. And then John and I went to go grab lunch, and they shut the power off. And he was on top of a ladder, basically at the top in a room in the pitch black. And he said it was one of those moments where he was pretty alarmed. Let's put it that way.
Well, I remember I walked over here after that, and when I walked in the dark room in the studio, I was like, well, I can smell chicken. That's better than carpet glue. And, and then all of a sudden, I hear these people talking and rustling in the dark. And I was like, oh, okay, well, somebody's here. So, but speaking of somebody's here, we've got guests.
We have guests.
Yes,
We do have guests.
but he's got to show us.
Let's see if
Prove it to
let's
him.
see if my tech crew here equipped them.
Have done it correctly?
Yeah.
Oh, have we?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can
Ooh.
hear Lauren.
I just unmuted myself. Am I good?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hello.
Hey.
Now, this is Lauren and Dave. Now, Lauren, tell them what you do.
I run the internet department. You know, when you place an order, me and my crew, we pick it and ship it.
And she's also in charge of our security to get into the building for temperatures, masks, and all of that.
Yeah.
And she will hunt you down. She will not hesitate to hunt you down in a heartbeat. And you're doing cosplay, and but
Yeah.
tomorrow's the
Yeah.
big day, that's what I
Yes.
understand.
Tomorrow, yeah, I've got to arrange, it reminds me, I got to arrange with you, Justin, to schedule a time to get the employees over here that dress up for the show. Get them on the air.
Yeah, we'll have to do sort of a cosplay parade.
We'll have John interview him or something.
Oh, the hero.
And we got Dave, and Dave can't technically tell us exactly what he does, but he can tell us what he used to do.
I used to be technically technically I'm still in charge of the packaging department where we put the minis into the blisters. And then, as Ed said, I am on new projects now. So my second in commander assistant Andrew has actually been
Doing really good.
really
Really good.
amazing.
Yeah.
Because I have not had time to really even check in on him.
Now, what did you do last year for ReaperCon? You were running the
Registration
red
days.
desk.
Both of y'all.
Yeah.
No.
A day. One day.
She was there for the Wednesday
I
night.
mean, you left town, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, traveled after.
Left me all alone.
All alone in a big game convention with all those girls around.
But yeah, and there'll be another ReaperCon live. This is cool, and we're going to continue to do this, but there's definitely going to be a ReaperCon actual.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we'll get to revisit
How
all
many
that.
have you done, Dave? How many ReaperCons have you done?
So technically the last two, and then the one before that I helped set up, but I really didn't do anything at the actual convention. That was before it was at the Embassy Suites.
Oh, the
was-
Louisville Center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that place, yeah.
Yeah, I helped set up for that, and I dropped Lauren off and picked her up. She was running the store with Cheryl
Yes.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
time.
I got hired like maybe a month before that. They threw me into the store and they were like, there you go.
Put you in the breach with a lanyard.
Pull the lanyard. That's sometimes how it's around here. Yeah.
That was actually great because Lauren spent an entire day up in Kit Shop with Cheryl before she even saw Dave.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh yeah. It was the interview and they were like, hey, start working. I was like, okay. And they were like, okay, well, you're hired. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, it gets busy. We're sort of like, you got a pulse? Okay. good.
Yeah. Get out there, start working. Look, she works fast. Keep her.
Keep her, yeah. She's not a zombie, yeah. Well, that's good. Now, do you do the,
What is this?
I don't know.
Which crew?
Oh, yeah.
I'm Wicked Hand.
That's what that
Yeah,
means.
right
Yeah.
there, the evil ones. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have my mask that I ordered online, but I'm the Hell Runners.
Yes.
Oh, you're
I don't know where
big.
it went. I washed it,
So-
and it's probably somewhere in the
So
room.
John's your strong enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Storm Changers. I'm going to go read them tonight so I can at least understand what I like. But I like the name. You can't go wrong with that.
Good old storm changers.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, who was the faction last year that we had that was misspelled?
River Widows.
River Windows.
River Windows, yeah.
I love that faction. In fact, I'm up here looking like, where's the window one? No,
Which
it's
is
not
River
there.
Windows.
Yeah.
Oh, just on the ribbon. Oh,
It was just on the ribbon, but it was hilarious because I actually put that on my badge. I picked it and then
Yeah.
didn't notice it for like 3 days, and then someone mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, it is.
Yes.
I've got a Reaper story for you. That is,
Hashtag River Windows.
years ago, we were doing Scry counters. We had Disc Series 1, okay, which is the base. And I don't know if y'all remember Scry counters, they were a magic player. But it was a disc that was reversible. There's a little wizard up there.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And we'd probably by that time made about 700,000 pieces of that particular disc. And it had various tops. And one day a FedEx driver walks in to the lady up front and looks down and he goes, "Oh, you misspelled miniatures." And so in turn, I looked at it, and I was like, oh my God. So this too was only just says the
Said
word
Reaper.
Reaper. If we can't spell it right, we don't put it
Yeah,
on
you're
there.
not putting it on there.
And then around the building now, you can find those gold-plated ones embedded in the concrete of the misspelled miniatures. That's the discs that'll be around the building perimeter.
Maybe right over in shipping.
I'll have
area.
to go look at them. I've
Yeah.
noticed them there, but I've never actually
But yeah, no, the word
knelt down
miniatures
and
is
read them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
miniatures is misspelled. So.
Oh my God.
So it's a common theme with Reaper.
Yeah,
I mean, who has time to spell check?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's okay. We catch it. We tell Ron. Ron
No.
has to go to the website, fix it real quick.
That's my
But he never
favorite.
misspells anything.
My favorite thing to do is go up to Ron and say there was a mistake in something.
Oh,
That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. So anyway, you not do you, will you be in a, do you do cosplay regularly? I know I've seen her in all sorts of different.
She does it. I don't really.
No.
I've
Yeah, no,
done
he does
one,
not.
maybe.
Yeah. You have that creepy bunny suit at Halloween.
Oh, my wolf. So it's a wolf kigurumi.
Yes.
Which kigurumi? They're essentially just like onesie pajamas.
Right,
But
yeah.
it's a Japanese thing. You can find them at every anime convention. There's usually entire booths of them.
Creepy bunny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I just call it. There's, there is Dave. He's creepy bunny, kind of a thing. So
Now I need a creepier one.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, we can get you one.
So did y'all get to eat barbecue beforehand, or are you gonna? Not yet.
No.
Oh man.
We're watching
I've been-
you guys.
Oh.
I've been eating handfuls of trail mix all day.
I think that's what powers the shop.
Yeah.
So you guys we didn't hire you at the same time.
No.
No, you hired. So actually, funny story. Justin got me hired.
Oh, yeah?
Because Lauren and I started dating. Surprise. I started hanging out in Discord with her brother Paul as well as Justin and them. And then one night, I think everyone else got offline, and Justin was like, "Hey, are you looking for a job?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, sure."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Cool, Reaper's hiring, so like just come up here." And I was like, "Okay." So I showed up in my after work. I showed up one day. You just explained in about 30 seconds what the job
Now
entailed.
get
You
to
were
work.
like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "Sure." So, and then it was later that year that we. A
couple months later.
Yeah, a couple months later that Kit Shop needed help, and I was like, "Well, Lauren."
Laura, yeah.
Yeah.
So
She's taking college classes, but she can work.
Yeah.
yeah, so it was very close to each other. It was within 2 or 3 months. So.
But hiring times, just to let everybody know, the hiring times have really changed.
Oh, yeah.
Now there's, well, besides application, all that, there's 2 interviews, one with the manager, one
Yeah.
with the, it's
And there's actually a preset questions that you have to
Yes.
answer. and
Yeah.
It's tougher now.
Yeah.
Got to pay your mini real fast.
yeah.
used to be you showed up in Dave's office, he'd give you a look, he'd go, "Okay, I kind of like the look of you," and he'd go, "All right, go get to work."
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Ed,
Yes, sir.
do you remember my interview?
Not at all.
Did Ed interview you?
No, not really. I literally went up to El Phoenix while you guys were at a manager's lunch, and then that was it. I didn't even eat lunch. I was just there to kind
I
of
vaguely remember that, yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Then I was hired, basically.
A true funny story. We had these people working before you guys, before working in packaging, and some of them were some early college kids, and he had a friend that needed a job. So, well, yeah, come on up there. So he shows up, and he goes, well, how does he get an employee number? And so they send him up to Matt. Matt thinks that I've already interviewed him and hired him. So Matt assigns him a number, and he starts working.
And he clocks in.
And then I'm doing payroll, I'm going, who the hell is this?
So that's sort of actually what led to the changes that we ought to get a bit more modernized in our hiring techniques. So,
let's see, Lord Zerfius, any openings for remote employees?
not right now.
Are these employees that operate the remote? Because I could use a couple of those.
Yeah, there's that.
Where's Collins? Did he vamoose?
I never know with him.
He taught me how to wiggle the camera around and left.
Here's what you do. Bye.
Yeah. I was trained on camera operation about 3 minutes before we went live.
It's just like when you got hired at Reaper.
Yeah, essentially.
You put the mini in the thing, you move the camera. Solid.
Now, do y'all paint?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Not.
Okay.
I paint like props and stuff, not miniatures.
Okay.
When I get
She's
the
actually painted more miniatures. She's completed painting more miniatures than I have. I probably started way more than her, but I almost never finished them.
Yeah, I get the big minis, and I paint those because I can see them better.
Yeah.
Are you looking at any of the classes here, or do you have time?
I don't have time.
Oh, okay.
I looked at 3 today.
Did you?
I moderated them.
Oh.
I saw one that was, I think it was today, it was like eyes are really simple or easier than you think.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that's got to be popular.
I need that.
Yeah, everybody needs that. My eyes, I always look like some cartoon character. It's like, wah!
Yeah,
big white
big
spots
eyes,
with little.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing, so. Uh-oh, we're getting more hand signals?
What?
I think he's bringing us in. Oh, it's time to switch.
Is it
Is that what
switching?
we're doing?
There we go.
Okay.
Two, so it sounds like.
Yeah. Set a give.
Set a give, yeah. All right. So
We have to-
I'm out?
We have to wait for Justin to illusion it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you for dressing up.
No problem.
Yeah,
we have more to
David,
show.
you could, try and overachieve a little bit.
I had to sit in a chair most
Get your
of
creepy bunny
today.
outfit again.
Oh, okay, there
And
we
we'll
go.
be back-
I'll
I'll
wear
be
my
back later
creepy
to
bunny
show
outfit
this
tomorrow.
We'll go through that here in a second. Or actually, we can do that right now.
John, you're standing in camera.
Do it. Wait. All right.
So who's going and who's coming?
I don't know. They don't tell us the important things.
Well, you guys are currently on camera, so you can't leave.
You guys can't leave.
Yeah.
We can't leave?
You're not leaving.
You're not allowed to eat.
I got the airbrush. I'm ready, man.
What? The chat? Down in front? Yeah.
Talk about how Reaper started in 1992.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
How did we get started?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Ed, you want to be a miniature mogul?
Yeah, that's about. It was about like our hiring practices. It was about the same.
You're hired.
Yeah. We were doing contract casting. We had this contract casting, did UIL medals, things of this nature. We're accountants, so we're using information from our business to help for privacy, explain to other clients. But the genesis comes when we decide to move into fantasy. And I have an old line. Al had an old line.
No. You're skipping.
this good
As
stuff?
CPAs, we actually played in a band. Remember Chris?
there's that part,
Chris
yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
We were actually playing in a house band, and one of the members of the band, Ed, was painting. You were painting World War II planes and figures, and he mentioned
and he
mentioned that you could probably sell that.
Yeah.
And so we painted them up
Now,
and we
that's
took to a
granular.
show.
That's like going all the way back.
I'm an accountant. That's what I do.
Oh, man. Let's get past that phase. That's the important
Okay.
part. So anyway, we do all of this, and we decide we're going to go ahead and do these fantasy figures. And they're the old heritage stuff is what they are.
Jellyware. What was the name of your band? The Brooklyn Blues Boys.
Yeah.
We were a house band.
Did a house band and all sorts of various, just played around the Metroplex. And it was something Dave and I had done for years as just a hobby. And then as long as we got paid, then that allowed us to continue to do the hobby. So we did that. But then what happened was, as we were going along, we decided to take it seriously. All of this fantasy stuff was really selling.
Yeah.
And because we'd done collectibles and contract and all this other junk. So we needed a name for the company, and that was July 4th, 1992.
92, yeah,
And we were
that we
watching
actually started. We were
Bill and Ted's Excellent,
Bogus.
Bogus Adventure.
The second movie
And in it was the Grim Reaper. And so we just laughed our ass off over
at that movie, yeah.
And so that was like, well, let's just call it Reaper. You know, it's just sort of a throwaway idea anyway.
yeah, Wild Stallions.
Wild Stallions. And they've done number 3.
Yeah, they're releasing number 3. Yeah.
I was going to say, when does that one come out?
It's apparently already out for pre-order and pay-to-view. It's
yeah.
sort of pay-per-view. So that's sort of how I got it start, but it just kept going. That was the most amazing part.
Apparently, yeah, Twister. Remember the spin caster that we had the money from the show,
right.
and we were talking. It was like, well, we could either go Yaha or we could actually get some more and make more of this and try and it's like, hey, yeah, let's do that. So you found a guy that actually had a spin caster, and we bought it from him. Go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, I called this guy back up. I said, you still had this old spin caster that came from Armadillo Casting up in Amarillo, whatever, the design bureau. Anyway, he goes, oh yeah, I've got it. It's over at a friend's house. You can go get it. So we went by and we paid him. And I said, now you called your friend. You know, we're just not going to show up and knock on the door here. And yeah, we were.
Yeah.
And so we get over there with our truck and our trailer, and we're going to get all this stuff. And this guy's agitated. And so I'm just, you know, like, dude, I'm just here to get a caster, you know. And so we get the casting machine loaded, we get the Vulcan, we're getting all this stuff loaded. And it came down to this compressor, a small compressor that was on our list.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm not giving you that damn compressor. I paid him X, Y, and Z. I'm like, uh-oh. And so we did, this is pre-cell phone time. So, I put all this in my pocket, said, calm down, dude. We got out of here. We left, so I called him up as soon as I get to a phone. I said, what the hell was the deal? He was all mad. It was like I was repossessing it. He goes, well, you were.
Where you were, yeah. He just didn't tell us.
So we had to deal with that. Because that's how we got our first machinery, was from that part there. So, but back then it was a whole different vibe for us, because we didn't know any bad times.
Yeah.
So it was real easy for us to do goofy stuff, and you know, going to Gen Con and walking on that floor for the first time in the dealer's room is just sort of like,
You've arrived.
You've arrived. I mean, it's amazing.
This is it.
The pageantry. Going over and spending more time in the Ralph Partha booth than I was in ours. You know?
Hey, Reaper Hurley's in the room.
Yeah. So, oh, that's right. He's not here. So anyway, these are now magnetized, and they will come that way. They will. So, anyway. So back then, it was just a lot of fun, and what we were going through, because we didn't know it was a bad time in the industry.
And then came the misspelled scry count.
Yeah, and then we had the misspelled. We had a lot of those kind of things.
But that's when you jumped ship.
Yeah. Oh, left the accounting office.
Yeah.
Well, that was when we took the orders at Gen Con. That was that first one.
Yeah. Oh, that first one. We had prototypes and a few that we were selling, and they were such a hit.
Yeah, we took 6,000 pieces.
Yeah.
Thinking that this is for
more than
supply.
Yeah.
And they were all gone. But we were next to the Wizards booth, and Peter, that owned Wizards at the time, he was the chairman. I don't know the ownership structure. He was in our booth the whole time, and he had all of his people using these scry counters, all of them doing the demos and stuff. And so next thing you know, we've sold out of all that, and we're writing orders. And it just
all we had was 1 or 2 production molds. That was it. And literally, Al and Ed and Ron, they're all taking orders. And literally at the point, I'm like adding it up, doing the accounting thing, right? Adding it all up, and then so it's like, okay, we're not selling any more. We've already contracted for 30,000 of these units, and we have 2 molds.
Right. So, and then I never listened to that, so I'm all like, keep the phones going. Don't
Don't ruin the thunder.
So, but that's when we had, by the end of the time, we only had the one repossessed machine. So I'm running a 3rd shift. There's a guy on the 2nd shift, and that would have been, I guess, John Walker. I don't know who was 2nd. And then you had a 1st shift guy. And we just kept hot swapping, and the machine ran 24 hours a day. And that was the first time we dawned on us. In fact, too, is that when it went down, we had to have an electrician.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when it was like our first experience. We need a backup.
We need a backup. That's sort of why we became these hoarder backups kind of a thing. So anyway, that's fun. We did that, and just all sorts of buildings. But back to the employee thing, we actually had an employee one time. We were talking about him the other day. That because we were in 4 different buildings that were stitched together at the time.
Yeah, it was a warehouse park. Yeah,
it was a warehouse. I don't remember his name, but we found out later he would clock in in his department and say, I'm going to go to the restroom. And then he would just meander the whole shop. All of the different buildings, we probably had 60 people working there at the time. So he never did anything. So we found that out. I thought that was sort of odd. And,
That's Michael Collins.
yeah. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on.
Clavicus 81, thank you for the subs and the bits. And there was someone else I saw in chat.
20 minutes to cast them all? Yeah. I'd do it by science. So I could do 2,500 pieces per shift with the set of molds I had. And then, because it just kept selling. And work on the pneumatic compressor.
And I'm trying to find out, hey, Justin,
It
or
does look like we have our extra people on site.
yes,
Yeah.
but I wanted to give a shout out because someone else had given us some subs, gift subs, and I wanted to give them a shout out.
Yeah.
I'm having a problem with my chat.
Oh, well, anyway, Grody, the compressor, this is actually another story. We had one that just literally blew up like a grenade, and we had it inside the shop.
No, I'm just trying
It was
to
loud.
scroll up.
It was bad. And so, anyway, Justin,
Yeah.
are you ready?
I am ready.
We're waiting for our cue. So who would it be?
Who
touch
is the mystery guest?
Don't touch the
Who's
ship,
the
John. Ron.
mystery guest?
I'm introduced. There she is. There she is. Our very own Adrian, responsible. What you see here is her creation.
Yes, Jellyware, we do have some pictures of when we started up. Yes, we do.
We'll have to put them up sometime, yeah.
Test, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay.
Feel good?
Can you hear
I
me?
hear you. Can y'all
So
hear her?
we're off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
We're gonna go eat some barbecue.
Good job. Way to vamp. That was awesome. All right. So this is the what?
I need to be up higher.
This is high as it goes. So this is Adrian. We're looking at that camera right there.
Hi, how are y'all?
And so Adrian started at Reaper in 2010. Is that correct?
2009, 2010. Yes.
Yeah. And then and so we were talking about this last night that your first ReaperCon was in 2010, right? That was the first one you actually helped in.
Yes.
But the first one that we actually sort of started decorating and doing all kinds of that fun stuff was what 2011. 11. That was
Yeah, I kind of took over.
ReaperCon 20. That was Adventure, Justin. Oh my God, he's moving the ship. Okay, it almost fell apart. I was having a heart attack there for a second. Well, we did Adventure ReaperCon. That was at the ReaperCon Adventure Sophie. And we what did we do to the lobby?
We decorated it. We put, I guess it was like foam sheets that we had.
Yeah, so
Like
we took the
hot-
4x8 foam sheets you would get from the hardware store, and we took a heat gun
Yeah.
and drew in the stone blocks into it.
And then I made vines going up it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of you guys came to ReaperCon 2011, but we
And the
made
dynamite.
the dynamite, which I kept that because it was so cool. And then
Little pyro.
someone says, Bexy13 says, wait, Sophie came to life? So yeah, if you guys came to ReaperCon 2011, it was fun. And then ever since then, Adrian's kind of sort of been in charge of, first it was just decorations.
Yeah, I kind of just invoked the theme or the feeling of ReaperCon each year, and each year it would change. Sometimes it was pirate. We had the Black Carnival theme. That was really
The
cool.
Dark Circus, yeah.
Dark
Carnival, yeah.
Yes. And all kinds of different ones. I'll hear it.
What is that noise?
I don't know what that is.
Do you hear that, John?
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
This is a live set. Just
Yeah, Chris Sayre, you're right. Ron's better 7/8, not just my better half, my better 7/8, for sure. There we go.
so
Yeah,
just
that's
to
more
kind of be
And
transparent.
then we did we did the Pirates Sophie in Pirates and Reaper 2012. And we did the Dark Carnival. Then we did
Sci-fi. Was it sci-fi? No, we did a Western theme.
that was when we moved to
Hey
Louisville.
guys, just to be transparent here, there's classes in the corner, so that's what the people think that there's an audience and they're just being loud. We don't have an audience. We have the classes, the moderators and
Oh,
stuff.
the moderators.
Oh, we're listening to Justin. He's
Yeah,
telling us.
well,
Justin's telling us cool stories.
cool stories. Yeah, in fact, they're so cool. Hold on, wait, look at this.
Hey, John.
Hey, John. Glad you could join us.
So, anyway, continue y'all stories.
Anyway, so we were just going through the different sci-fi ReaperCon, then we did the Western ReaperCon.
Yeah, so each year it would change until we got to Dreadmere 4 years ago?
In 2016.
Yeah.
And that was Dreadmere, and we did 4 years of Dreadmere, 2 years at the PEC, or at the
Premier Event
Center, and then 2 years at the Embassy Suites in Denton.
Yes.
Right. And then this year, we were so excited to, we had,
Man, we had so much planned.
Yeah.
Dang it, coronavirus.
and so we had a lot planned. We had the whole hotel this year. Last year, there were a section of ballrooms we didn't have access to. And this
You're
year,
going to take over the world, the whole
the whole thing.
thing this year.
60,000 people. That was nuts.
Yeah. And then and then all this stuff happened. But next year,
It's going to be lit.
yeah, it's going to be really cool.
Yeah. Justin, can you punch to the wide? I feel really weird talking when you can't see me.
There we go.
There.
So yeah, we were talking about this last night on the Discord. There was a group of us on there, and we were talking about how we think that this year is going to build so much excitement and stuff, because there was already a bunch of excitement coming into this year's ReaperCon.
Yeah.
So we think that next year is going to feel, it's like ramping it up a little bit, because a lot of people want to see their friends and all that stuff, so it's going to feel more
Yeah.
like a big family reunion.
Yeah, every year it's like a family reunion. And I hope that everybody that had ones earlier, hopefully you can come to in-person ReaperCon next year.
Yeah.
So.
Was it Winter Z says, is this the new studio or specifically built for ReaperCon? So this is the new studio. This is, do we have a name for the studio? Were we announcing the name for the
I
studio?
don't think we have a name yet.
I think we do have a name for the studio.
We do.
I'm not going to announce it. I'll let someone else announce it.
Justin's talking behind the scenes.
There is an official name for the, we can say it?
Yes.
Okay. We've christened the studio as the Brine Wind Studios.
The Brine Wind Studio.
Or the Brine Winds. The studio or studios, I'm not sure. Studio sounds so much more
Professional?
cool. Yeah, professional.
Brine Wind Studios.
Reaper Land.
Or maybe it's
Brine
Brine Wind
Wind
Studio.
Studio
Well, anyway,
presents.
So in honor of Brine Wind, we just liked the name. We thought it was really cool, and Dave liked it, so it's now Brine Wind Studio.
Yeah.
So-
And we'll be posting some behind the scenes. I've been taking videos and stuff. I think we're going to try to put together like a clip of a montage of it being built, so you can see the kind of the different stages of it as it gets built and things like that. And
Yeah, so it's a big room, and then this was, like I said, Adrian, how did you come up with this stuff?
So there's a company in Dallas. They do all kinds of props, and we get our arcades from them every year. They have a sister company that has all the games.
What's
and
it
stuff.
called? Game On?
Game On, Game On Dallas. But this is from actually Shag Carpets. It's the company.
What's the name of the company?
It's called Shag Carpet Props, and it's a backlit 10-foot by 16 wall, and they printed these, what do you call it, clings,
Yeah.
and put it up there, and
Oh.
then obviously these
Yeah, the desks, the cool desks.
and
yeah.
they're backlit by LEDs. So
Yeah.
right now you guys can't really tell, but this is backlit behind us.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
lights off in here, it's really cool. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
It turned out to be really
Yeah,
neat.
it was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been dying to show you guys for the past like 3 days.
I know.
So-
I couldn't sleep actually yesterday. Was it like last night or that
Yeah,
before?
no, it was a lot before last because we got it on
When it was
Wednesday.
delivered, I
Tuesday
just couldn't.
night.
I was like, it was like Christmas. I was like, I couldn't wait to see it.
She whipped my ass. She whipped my ass.
Yes, because I mean, I'm kind of your boss when it comes to art. I mean, I know you're the art director, but that's for like all those sculptors and artists.
Somebody said turn the lights
Those
out.
sculptors and artists.
But I'm his art director.
Someone
Let's be
said turn the
straight.
lights out.
She's my life
I don't know if
director.
we're able to.
Yeah, you could do.
Hashtag dancing, Ron. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yes, that was a golden moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, that thing was all
That was
Adrian's.
hashtag
she-
tequila.
She betrayed me and went behind my back and gave that to Justin. And Justin thought we were going to look at the pirate ship. Aaron Lovejoy always says, let's take a look at the pirate ship. And then Justin plays that. It
Oh, that was
The Ronning Man.
yeah.
the Ronning
that
Man.
was
Yes.
unfortunate. I'm sorry. I apologize to everyone for that.
A lot of people are asking where this room is.
So this is in. So
It's kind of like the TARDIS. It's really just a phone booth off to the left, and when you walk in, there's a whole studio. Yeah. Right, Ron?
yeah. A wig face. Do you sell the ship? Yeah, it's on the Reaper Pledge Manager. Go to the front page of the reapermini.com, and it'll say Bonesfied Kickstarter, too late to get in. No, you click it and it'll go to the pledge manager and you'll find the ship on
Yeah.
there.
Become a late backer.
Just be a late backer. You can still get one.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, what were we talking about?
Where the
ReaperCon.
Rhinewind studio is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's in the new building across the street from the regular Reaper warehouse. As you guys know, we built a new building, and this studio is in the building next to the new building. So there are two new buildings on the property. We're behind the Pizza Dungeon, which is over there, which is not open yet.
Pizza Dungeon.
Pizza Dungeon, that's right.
Pizza Dungeon. Yeah, the game store, the new game store.
Yeah, the new game store, the Pizza Dungeon. There's a lot of really cool stuff going, and had things not happened this year the way they did,
Yeah.
I'm not, the progress may be a lot further along. So.
Yeah, and shout out to Ruben and his men.
Yeah. Ruben and Rod and all their guys.
Oh my gosh, they've been working so hard to
yeah.
get this ready for
Yeah,
ReaperCon.
they did.
This thing was built quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And looks really good. If you guys,
Looks
whenever we start
fantastic.
doing tours again, you guys will see this because it'll be part of the tour. When will the Pizza Dungeon begin selling pizza? After it opens, which will be probably 2021 at this
Yeah,
point.
if I had
We're
to
not really
guess,
sure.
yes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make announcements about a big grand opening and all that kind of fun stuff. So, yeah, grand reopening.
There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. So stay tuned to all of our socials and stuff. So there's a lot of fun, exciting things happening coming up in the future.
I can't.
Coffee Nerdery Beer says, can we start a petition to have Adrian show Ron how to get rid of his blinking red light?
Oh, I know how to get rid of the
Go to
blinking
change.com.
red light.
Can you show me how to get rid of it?
Yes, I think I have shown you before.
I'm
But
not
like
letting
a
you do that.
husband doesn't listen to his wife. So.
Right?
That's a got 'em.
Yeah, it is. So, real quick, recap. So, we've got classes coming up here in just a little bit.
Yes, the classes are being set up right now, and their teachers are getting in. So the classes should be starting promptly right 5 minutes before 7, so you can start filing in.
Okay. And then both you guys really dealt with the, you really kind of worked with the artists and you and John worked together to get the classes all
Helps
put
get
together.
them scheduled
Yeah.
for their Zoom classes and Twitch and.
Got the information to Kit, who got everything put up. So it was a team effort, and everyone did
It
a really,
always
really great
is.
job.
It's always a
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, and we've learned a lot. So
Yeah.
we've been taking notes to how to prepare for the future, and obviously this is our first time kind of doing this.
The whole virtual experience.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's definitely going to get much better. So we already learned quite a few lessons and everything, and you guys have been helping with us with that. So thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Also, I have a picture of the outside of the building right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah.
That's yeah.
Well,
The magic of Hollywood. That is
Yes.
the outside of the studio. But rest assured, when you guys get here for the tour, which I know everyone's going to come for the
the
tour,
set is the glamour.
it's going to look great. It's going to look great. You won't
So-
see all that stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, if you took a class earlier today, you might have heard a bang, bang, and then, lots of crazy construction noises because,
There is construction still going on.
There
around us.
is.
So you can see in this picture, just to give you kind of some reference, if I turn this direction, I would be waving directly at you. So you guys are directly looking to.
Yeah, if you were standing there in the doorway, yeah. Yeah, you'd be, John would be waving at you.
And it's this huge room.
So that's north. We are facing pretty much directly west right here, and east is minus, and that's south. So just to give you guys some orientation as to,
Yeah, tractor.
not that it really means anything, but whatever.
That is Ed's tractor right
And
here.
Reaper headquarters.
Yeah,
is
Reaper
right
is right across.
Right
that
across.
way. And there's a building in between, and whatever.
Yeah, it's
So-
gonna be exciting.
Yeah. So, but again, like I said, so we got classes coming up tonight. Lord Gasumba's got his game going already. Wapple's gonna got his own Twitch thing going.
Fort Wapple.
Yep. And then tomorrow we've got classes. Like I said,
Bright and early.
Gonna hit the ground running.
Yeah. Tomorrow is a very class-packed day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow and Saturday are
Saturday,
very packed with classes. So.
Yeah.
As usual. That's par for the course for ReaperCon.
Yeah. So, real quick before we move to the airbrush drawing and stuff, anything you want to say about ReaperCon or talk about before we?
Well, I just want to say we really missed you guys, and unfortunately, of course, we couldn't all get together this year, but we are hoping for next year that it's going to go like a big bang, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be wonderful to see everybody back and see how everybody was doing, and then obviously take classes and enjoy meet and greet, all that good stuff. So
Yeah, I'm glad we decided to pivot and try to at least do something for you guys. So
yeah, and I know the NBC Suites are excited to have us back too. So because they also love all you guys too.
Yeah. We always get really, really great feedback from the Embassy Suites after every ReaperCon. They tell us, what a great group of people we have and how good we are, and just really, really enjoyable. And it's kind of a bummer to not see everyone's faces, to see people's names scrolling through chat like this. It's great, but we really love to see you guys in person. So next year, everybody keep your fingers crossed. We'll get ready for next year and see everybody in person.
It's going to be a fun time.
It'll be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
But we still have to get through this weekend. So
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's true. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
Yes, we got lots of fun throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So we've already done hashtag free, guys. Sorry. But we are going to do a hashtag airbrush.
Are you guys ready to give that away?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Absolutely.
Get your hashtag airbrush in.
Yeah, if you're just now joining, we'll give you about 3.5 seconds starting now to put in hashtag airbrush.
I could vamp for a few seconds longer.
Oh, make crew flags available for purchase. That's kind of cool.
So,
Like a blanket or something?
yes, that is something that we have talked about.
It is on the list.
It is on the
it's
list.
on the list. There's a lot of stuff on the
I
list.
know.
One of the things like next year, what we might do is, we had so many plans for this year. We just didn't get a chance to do it. Like blankets as flags. Adrian was talking about having actual flags, like handkerchief flags, in the swag boxes.
Yeah.
The
Those
boxes,
swag boxes.
the swag
We worked so hard to get those all pre-printed and everything, and then it just,
They were
it's
so cool.
It's hashtag 2020.
Wait until next year.
Yeah,
The swag boxes.
They were really, really cool. And so with this year, when you got your boxes, they just have labels stuck on them. But we were really disappointed with that. But the inside is what counts, and we hope it's really cool.
Lord Zephyrius, he says, is there really a list? And I'm known as the note taker, so I pretty much have a bunch of notepad stuff, and every time I see stuff on social media that I think is cool or feedback and things like that, I'll write it all down and I'll bring it to the team, and I'll talk about stuff that
There's
everybody's
always a
talking about.
list, yeah.
Adrian's whiteboard is a
yeah.
good keeper of details and stuff like that. If you've ever been on tour and seen her office.
I kind of wish that we got a picture of what that would look like when it was all done. I don't think I've ever taken a picture of it.
Oh, I do. I
got a
have
picture
one.
of it.
Okay.
I could probably,
show you.
I could send Justin a picture.
Yeah,
of
if
it.
you do
We'll show you later on this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
how about
definitely show
that?
you.
We'll do it later on this weekend.
The note taker. All right.
All right, I'm ready, guys.
All right. Well then, all right. Justin's going to draw the name for the airbrush.
Give me a drum roll, Ron.
Pretty good.
Hey, Adrian, you better join in.
What?
Adrian, come on. Come on, Adrian. Thank you. Perfect. All right. Our winner is Dancin' Debbie.
Debbie
Lewis.
Debbie Lewis.
Oh, Debbie.
Yes.
Wow.
Dancing Debbie.
Dancing
Okay.
Debbie.
Okay. Debbie is instrumental every year
Yes.
at ReaperCon.
Yes. If y'all don't know, tell everybody who Debbie Lewis is.
Oh, hold on. Debbie, you have to put exclamation point claim
go
in
ahead.
chat in order to get it.
Yes, you do.
Exclamation point claim, and then as soon as Justin sees that.
Yeah,
you'll
Debbie,
get
if you're still on, hope you are.
Hopefully.
Oh, that would be so funny if she wasn't on. Debbie. So tell everybody who Debbie is.
Well, Debbie Lewis, she heads up, she's a huge volunteer, and she has other volunteers under her as well for the MSP Open during ReaperCon in person.
Yep.
And she gets you checked in, and
You guys probably know Debbie if
her
you've been to
husband
ReaperCon before.
Mingu also takes the photos for all the entries, and so definitely.
Yeah, she pretty much runs the whole
Whole
MSP
thing.
painting contest, the administrative side of it.
Yes.
Front to back, top to bottom, end to end.
You couldn't do it without her.
Yeah. Proctor and his team of judges, they do the great job of the judging and whatnot, but Debbie does all the administrative stuff. I haven't seen Debbie's. There she is.
There she is.
There she
There
is.
she is.
She
got
just
it.
barely
She got it.
made it.
Congratulations.
Yay! Congratulations.
Well deserved, too.
Oh my gosh, that's
Debbie
gonna
has
be-
done great. Yeah.
What a way to end it.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was really cool.
That was really good. So, all right, well then, we're going to slide out of here.
Yeah, quick little recap. There's a watch party going on the Discord, Fort Walpole. There's a bunch of classes happening on after this, so just go jump in and find out what you want to do. Go figure it out. And we'll be here all weekend, so we'll be here.
Yeah, so you can always get a hold of us through social media, the Discord,
Facepalm.
Facepalm, all that stuff. So
You can always start at reaperconlive.com.
yeah, that's a great place to start.
So you can always
ReaperCon.com.
start there and click for the schedule, click there for also with a list of classes, the vendors, also any of the logos that you see will take you to Discord or will take you to our Twitch.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah. And the social hub, the main social hub for this weekend is the Discord. So I know it's a little
Yes.
bit daunting. So if you have any help over there, we have tons of volunteers willing to help and everything. So
Before we sign off, can we do a marble thing? Do you want to do a marble thing? People are asking for a
Oh,
marble
yeah,
race.
yeah.
I don't know
Let's
if
do
Justin
that.
has it set
I
up.
do not have it set up.
But for all you marble people out there, we will be doing marbles in between
Yeah.
Twitch classes and things like that. So stay tuned.
Also, I do have another photo here that Dave submitted, so thank you, Dave. Let's see here.
There you go.
This is,
Weeby.
There's the inside of the studio from the doorway.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, hey.
Almost live.
Almost live.
Almost. That's what it looks like from the door when you walk in. kind of. Yeah. There you go.
Look at all those professional lights up there and everything.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that pipe and drape.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right. Well, again, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching,
Thanks for
guys.
being
and
here,
we will
guys.
definitely see you guys tomorrow. We'll be on here. So
Yeah. We'll be here for a couple more hours. So
We need a
we'll be around.
ReaperCon theme song.
yeah, we do need ReaperCon.
Something
Thank
like
you
the
for being a friend.
Peter Gunn song or something.
I like that. I prefer it. That would be really good.
Well, we are going to be raiding Lord Gasumba, which is where the rest of the con will be continuing the rest of the night.
Yeah. So stay on Twitch. Stay on this channel right here, and let's
Or go directly to their channel, either way.
either way.
Or go to your Zoom class.
But they will be doing some special ReaperCon stuff. I think they might be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure. But Jay does a great job over there, so make sure to say hi from us, guys.
Yeah. And classes start in 15 minutes.
So you have time.
15 minutes. You have time.
Go to the
yes.
bathroom, get your snack, and then head to your class.
Get your barbecue and go.
Barbecue.
Oh, yeah. Barbecue. Forgot. We got that.
Well, thank you guys very much. Everyone give them a big wave.
Also, Mayor Saluth. All the way.
Wicked Hand.
Wicked Hand. You're Wicked
Bell
Hand.
runners.
I'm Wicked
Yeah.
Hand.
Which one do you like?
I like Wicked Hand. I don't
Okay.
know.
Wicked
Thank you
Hand.
guys for
I like
coming
to do
out.
the bad ones.
For the meet and greet. We'll see you guys later.
Or we do like Ron.